Well, good afternoon, folks. This is Blue, coming to you from across the wire. Uh, well, I come to you today because we've had a steady flow of new faces along the river lately. Fresh boots in the mud, got some new eyes looking out over these woods. And it's something to see, people coming in, finding one another, building bonds, stories, right here in Livonia. Hey, that's beautiful. Don't take that for granted. Now, to any freshies listening in, I don't think there are, but survival out here isn't easy. You're gonna go hungry, and you're gonna freeze to death some nights, maybe. You'll lose things you thought you couldn't live without, but that's just the way of it. This old man once told me, sometimes you just gotta let the rough end drag. The rough end drag. And what he means by that is when you're carrying a heavy log, sometimes it's easier to just carry one end of it. And one end of it is usually like splintered up, maybe a little rough on the hands. So instead of fighting it and trying to carry that whole log, you don't curse at it. You just grab the solid end and you let the rough end part of it drag. And that's life out here. You can't smooth out every edge. You just carry what you can and keep moving. So some of you may have heard of the Livonia Defense Force, or the LDF. I wanted to be clear, we're not rulers, we're not kings for sure. We're just men and potentially women who believe that this land is worth defending. Some of our people may have worn a uniform at one time. Soldiers, police, trained for that kind of life. But me, I'm no soldier. I was a fish and game warden before the world went quiet. My job was to just watch the land and the people moving through it. The animals. Truth is, I never really quit doing that. Our mission is plain, just to protect and defend Livonia. The good people here deserve safety. The farmers, the traders, the wanderers, just trying to get through the impending winter that we have ahead of us here. If you're the kind that wants to lend a hand, share what you know, maybe pull somebody out of the mud, you'll find the LDF standing right beside you. But make no mistake at all, there's definitely evil out there, aside from the infected that we're all familiar with. There are bandits, swindlers, killers, people who'd rather take than earn. And I'll tell you, that kind of evil doesn't live in the hearts of man. It's something bigger. Something that seeps into you when you stop paying attention. That's why our motto at the LDF is strength and alertness. I'll tell you plain, I'm not here to command anybody. I'm just a man with a voice and a belief in the common good. But I'll keep talking, and I'll keep fighting, because I believe that this land is worth something. Still. So to any new folks that may hear this, I do encourage you to struggle a little bit. You will learn a lot. You can write your own story, and to the old hands out there, keep showing them that these bonds can be built in a broken world. This is Blue at the Livonia Defense Force, reminding you Stay strong, stay alert, and look out for one another. You know, the world may be broken, but you don't have to be.
Well, I've been up all night. Party time wasting is too much fun. Then I step back thinking of life's inner meaning and my latest fling. It's the same old story, all love and glory. It's a pantomime. If you're looking for love in a looking glass world, it's pretty hard to find. Oh, mother of pearl, I wouldn't trade you for another girl. Divine intervention, always my intention, so I take my time. I've been looking for something I've always wanted but was never mine. But now I've seen that something just out of reach, glowing very holy grail. Oh, mother of pearl, lustrous lady of a sacred world. Thus, even Zarathustra, another time loser, could believe in you. With every goddess a let down, every idol a bring down, it gets you down. But the search for perfection, your own predilection, goes on and on and on and on. Canadian club love, a place in the country, everyone's ideal. But you are my favorita, and a place in your heart, dear, makes me feel more real. Oh, mother of pearl, I wouldn't change you for the whole world. You're highbrow, holy, with lots of soul melancholy shimmering. Serpentine sleekness was always my weakness, like a simple tune. But no dilettante, filigree fancy beats the plastic hue. Korea girl cover, exposed and another slips right into view. Oh, looking for love in a looking glass world, it's pretty hard for you. You throw away kisses, the boomerang hisses, spin round and around. Fall on feather bed quilted, faced with silk softly stuffed, idle down. Take refuge in pleasure, just give me your future, we'll forget your past. Oh, mother of pearl, submarine lover in a shrinking world. Oh, lonely dreamer, your choker provokes a picture of cameo. Oh, mother of pearl, so semi-precious, Oh, mother of pearl, I wouldn't trade you for another girl. Oh, mother of pearl, I wouldn't trade you for another girl.
And for those to whom much is given, much is required to survive. And at some future hour, the quiet court of history sits in judgment on each one of us, recording whether, in our short span among the living, we carried our share of the burden. We will not be weighed by how many winters we've endured, but by how well we kept the fire burning. And when that hour comes, I believe we will be measured by 4 things. First, were we people of courage? Courage not just to face the infected or the bandits beyond the trees, but to face those beside us when they stray from the path. The courage to stand tall in the face of the crowd, and the courage to refuse the easy road when it leads to ruin. Second, were we people of judgment? Not just memories of the old world, but clarity of what is coming. Judgment of our own missteps as much as the failures of others. Wisdom to know when truth is beyond our sight, and the candor enough to say it aloud. Third, are we people of integrity? People who did not abandon what they stood for, and those who stood for them. People whose loyalty was not swayed by promises or power, whose trust could not be bought, because it was already bound to the people of this land. And fourth, were we people of dedication, bound not to one tribe or a uniform or a deal made in the shadows, but to the common good, to the sanctity of the survivors beside you, to the land beneath our feet, from the trees of Polana to the battered streets of Toplin, to the trails and rivers that thread this land together. But indeed there is something else, something no oath or uniform or flag or banner can give you. You must know who you are, not who they told you to be, and not who you think you have to be to survive, but who you are when all the noise and static fades out, when you're left alone to your own shadows. And out here, currently, there are no kings, no courts, no one is granting you permission to live. You do not need to ask anyone to exist. Do not need to seek approval for your breath, your place by the fire, or the ground that you sleep on. What you do need to understand is your boundaries, and to know what lines you as an individual will not cross, and to make them known. Because if you do not set your limits, this world will set them for you, and you will not like where they fall. We are not here to be owned, not by hunger or fear, not by anyone who mistakes control for safety. We are here to live. And living means knowing yourself, holding your ground, and walking forward without an apology. Courage, judgment, integrity, dedication, and the unshakable truth of who you are. These are not relics of the old world. They're just living values. And they're the reason we're still here. From the quarrymen in the center of our world, the farmers out to the west, and the mechanics even to the north. Even those scavengers walking out there in the dark forests that nobody's met. These traits have all kept us from ruin. Do what you will, because God's will is worked by human hands. So I simply ask for yours. Your hands, your heart, your prayers, as we walk this long and solemn road together. This is Blue, signing off. Try to stay human out there.